What's going on, YouTube? Truckaloo here. Hey guys, I'm at work. I'm at work. I'm at work. I'm at work. I'm looking through my videos here, and I've been talking to a guy. Wait, hold on. I've been talking to a guy back and forth. Jose Quintero. Let me see here. Let me read what we've been talking about. Oh, the last thing he said. He basically asked me if I recommend my trucking school, the GSF truck training. And I know GSF has 3 locations. One is in Sylmar, the other one's in Inglewood, and the other one is in LA, South Central, where that's the one I'm going to. And I think he mentioned that he's in the valley somewhere, so the only one is Sylmar. Sylmar is the only place that I could think of. He says that he's been driving past by there all the time, and I said, do you recommend it? And to be honest, my story is that I have been, it's not that far from where I live. It's like 3 minutes away if I'm driving, maybe half an hour if I'm walking, maybe less than that. But the point is that it's not far. Let me see here. This is what I could tell you. Out of my research here in South Central, this was the cheapest one I could find. And for me, personally, it was based on price. I needed to have a good price. So it was based on price. My budget, that's what I could afford. I know there are cool schools, the bomb schools like Dolphin Trucking, but that one is too expensive. It's way over two grand. And this one actually, the training course is $1,500, which is a very, very good deal. Other places that I've been researching is $3,000, $2,400, $2,000, but not under $2,000. So this one was the one that I could afford, $1,500. Yeah, sure, right? And do I recommend GSF? Well, to be honest, I can only talk about my school, the place where I'm going. I can't talk about the one in Sylmar or Inglewood. I could only talk about my school. And do I recommend it? I need more time, to be honest. I just got my permit, my CDL permit. So that actually gives me access to go train with them. If you don't have your permit, this is how it works, which it tripped me out. If you don't have your permit, you don't need to go to the classes. All you need to do is just study the book, the regular commercial book, handbook, and study it. I recommend 2 websites, which I don't have on the top of my head, but I'll give it to you later, to study for the test. The book helps very good. It helps a lot. However, the practice tests do help a lot too. Let me see here. They do help a lot, the practice tests from the website. That's why I was able to pass my CDL test. The school does give you practice tests because they're very, very good at it. They want you to have as much information as they can give you. But the only thing that me personally, I was not used to was that I don't have like a teacher in front of me going through the book and telling me what exactly certain things are. I had to learn through YouTube. Thank goodness for YouTube, because I was able to understand things that I didn't know what it was. For example, what is the SCAM? SCAM is what, well, I'm not going to give you in details, but it has to do part of the brakes, that it opens up, the shoe touches the rim of the wheel. It helps you to slow down. And that was pretty detailed what I've learned in YouTube. But in the book, it does explain to you, but for people like me, I actually have to see an image or an instructor for them to tell me and show me what it is. So they don't do that in this school. I asked a friend of mine if they actually do that in her school, because her school considered to be one of the best schools, but it's too expensive. She said no, they don't do that. That actually What am I looking at? Am I looking through here? Oh, I'm looking up here. I thought it was this one. But anyways, she was telling me that it's not they don't do that. So basically, they want you to study the book. They give you the environment to study the book, but they don't explain to you details unless you ask questions. However, in my school, they don't do that. And in a way, it's kind of better, because if you go into class, everybody's talking about the truck. They're rehearsing. They're basically rehearsing what they need to do when they go to the test. So you get distracted. Me personally, I couldn't study in the class. I would go every morning, go to the class, try to study, try to read and everything, but people will be talking, yada, 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 because they're rehearsing, they're practicing their driving exam. They're actually truck. These are people that already have their permit. And I had to study at home, or I would go to the park and study, but I would study. Even at work, like where I'm at right now, I'm at work, very quiet, I could study. So that's what I've been doing. I haven't been going to class for like about 3 weeks until after I got my permit. I just recently went Friday, which was the day before yesterday. Today's Sunday. And I gave them a copy of my permit. They said, congratulations, now you can come to the class so that you could learn the DVDs and the actual hands-on thing that will explain to you on the truck that you'll be driving, and telling the instructor at the DMV what is what. So you're gonna be taking their truck to the DMV, and you're very familiar. You're gonna be very familiar with a truck. So you in a way you kind of ace that. But I would say that you would have to be determined, have this desire to learn, because in a way it does kind of get boring for those who don't have the desire. But if you want to be a trucker and make a little bit more money than this, then dude, it's worth it. However, do I recommend it? Yeah, I recommend it. The main reason is because of the price. It's cheaper. It's a cheaper trucking school, and they don't want failures in the school. In other words, if the student fails, it makes the trucking school really, really bad. It makes it look really bad, and they don't want to do that. So my thing is, this is what they do. They pop in a DVD Monday through Friday to learn about the trucking, that information you could find it on YouTube for free, right? Obviously. The DVD, we don't have to buy it unless we want to, but they recommend it just to look at the DVD, pay attention, go through the book or the list that they will give you, and go through that. Obviously, it's repetition, so you'll get it. Let me see here. Then on Saturday mornings is actually when they take you to the truck and they explain to you what it is, where the parts is, where the brakes is, where the frame is, the catwalk, what are the hoses, the service and the emergency hose, where do they go, how do they do it, what is it that you need to check, things like that. And that's pretty good. The only thing is, I do recommend, if you go on Saturdays after you get your permit, get yourself one of these, okay? Get yourself one of these hats. I got this today. It looks funny. I'm not gonna kid you. It looks funny, right? It looks like I'm about to go sell oranges or some shit like that. But it does look funny. I was gonna buy me the other ones, the one that the military with a little cape over here, and all that stuff. But my wife says, you know what? This one looks cooler. Fine, I'll buy it, because actually, to be honest, I saw this black brother out in the class. He actually had the exact same one. And when I looked at him, I was like, oh, hell no, I'm not gonna wear a hat like that. But look at me. I got this hat because you're out in the sun, son. Okay, you're out in the sun. So you need something really so it can cover your back. Don't get a cap. That's the thing. Don't get a cap, because you're still gonna get burned. So you have to get one of these. Okay, these are like $5. I bought them in a supermarket today. I actually literally bought it today because I wanted to be ready for next week. But you know what? It's desire. I have a desire to learn trucking. I have the desire to learn everything. Since I found out my method of learning, I don't see it as hard to learn this thing. But do I recommend it? You know what, Jose? Yeah, because of the price. It's cheaper than any other trucking companies over there, and every trucking company is good because they want to teach you, and if they have a bad report, it looks bad on them. So they want to make it, or they want to help you pass to actually get your license. Your permit, in a way, if you haven't driven, you're gonna have to do it by yourself. The permit sucks because you need instructors. For me, my type of learning, I need instructors. I didn't have that. Thank goodness for YouTube. I actually I was working hard to learn this stuff because I wanted to know. Instead of me memorizing multiple choices and all that stuff, like practice tests and whatnot, no. I needed to know what was the question about. So yeah, dude, I mean, if you go there, if you haven't done your research other companies. The one that is close to you, how much are they? Ask them the prices. They say, hey, come and join let me give you a tour, yada, yada, yada. Fine, take the damn tour. Ask for prices. Me personally, I had the money, so I paid it off. There is monthly payments. Me personally, I do not recommend the monthly payments because it's pretty high a month. It's like you're paying rent, $500, $400 a month. No, it's not me. But I just gave everything. I have full support from my wife, which was very important for me to have. What else? I'm very close. I am literally halfway from me having my CDL. Already took my endorsements, as you could tell from other videos. I took the tankers, hazmat. By the way, this Thursday coming up, I have an appointment with a TSA to get my fingerprints for the hazmat, and doubles and triples. Yes, I know, doubles and triples. In California, it's illegal to have triples, but that's the name, son. Okay, doubles and triples. So tankers, hazmat, and doubles. All of the endorsements. I was going to go get the passenger, but my school told me that that's only for Class B. If you want that in your endorsement and your license, sure, you could have it, but you will have to pay a certain amount of money and take a separate test, which is first the Class A CDL driving test, and then the bus driving test. So I was like, I don't want to do that, man. I don't want a bus. I thought it was free. It's free. So when you go get your permit, they're gonna ask you if you want the endorsements. Say yes, because if you get the endorsements after you get your license, it will be $40 each endorsement. If you're a newbie, the endorsements aren't included. So say yes to get the endorsements. But other than that, I do recommend the class because, again, of the price. The teachings, so far, they're very strict, very forward on the teachings. They want you to get the teachings right because it makes the instructor look bad if you fail. I don't like to fail. I don't like to make anybody bad, so that's a good thing. If you have any questions at the end of the class, he'll be happy to answer the questions. That's what I got. But of course, this is my first Saturday that I had. Yesterday was my first Saturday that I had the class. It was very good, but the only issue I had was the sun, so that's why I got me this. So I'll make a video again about what I've learned. I'm gonna ask him if I can actually record him giving the class. I may not put it on YouTube, but I think I might put different clips on it. Maybe, no estoy seguro, I'm not sure. But yeah, so trucking, I think every truck company is good because what I've learned of my friends that I know, personal friends that I know that are truckers, and this experience. Oh, another thing. My sister-in-law works for the county in LA. She works for the county. She told me, this is way before I even got into trucking. She told me that the county sends the truckers, the county sends the people to get their trucking license to this school, GSF. When I was looking for trucking, GSF was not in my mind, even though I would see it a lot. But for me, it wasn't cool. It's South Central, dude. You're in a ghetto area, right? So it wasn't what I was looking for, but it was closer and it was more guaranteed for sure that I would attend the classes without it giving any excuses because it's very close. Luckily for me, it was cheaper too. So that's good. The one that I wanted to go, Dolphin Trucking, was all the way to Bell. And that's actually quite a drive for me. So I'm glad I chose this one. Okay? GSF truck training. GSF truck training. So yeah, my man, go ahead and do it. Give it a try. Get information. Research other schools. And if that one's closer to you and cheaper, go to that one. I mean, it has to be good, right? Three schools. Dolphin doesn't even have three. They only have one. So, but it's still, I think it's a cool school. I think this one's a cool school. Training for a better future. Inspection DVD available. One-on-one training. That is okay. I haven't talked about that. Let me talk about that one. Also, I know that I've noticed that when we talk about, for example, the one that I was talking about, the Dolphin Trucking, it's an awesome school. I think because their thing is a 100% guarantee. This one's not 100% guarantee. It's most like 98% guarantee or something like that. But anyway, it's not 100, right? But anyway, let me go back to what I was telling. Once you get your permit, they will schedule your one-on-one training with a trucker for 20 hours. I have the appointment for the DMV on November 9th. I start driving the truck and learning about the truck one-on-one on October 23rd. I believe, yeah, October the 23rd. Do I have that right? I actually have a copy of the schedule. Wow, I don't have it here. Let me look at it. Oh, here it is. Oh, sorry, guys. I think this is important to know. Here we go. I have my schedule here. I start driving on October the 28th. My day of the DMV, my first attempt is November 9th, which is a Wednesday. So It's actually like 2 weeks of training. Yeah, 2 weeks of training, one on one with the instructor every single day. And I think that's a good thing because if I have anything, he's gonna be on my ass for 2 weeks, one on one training, me and him only, not a group thing, not anybody else being involved, only him and myself. So that's a plus to me because I think I could feel comfortable. I could ask him questions or anything like that instead of a group. One dude will ask questions. A tall fool will be in front of me. I can't see nothing. He will take me inside the truck, one-on-one training. So this is the only thing that I've learned that I did when I did my research. They do one-on-one training, and that's what I like. I think it's a good thing. They do teach in Spanish and English. I train approve. I don't know what that means. Also, they do have something about if you're out of the job or something like that, if you're unemployed, there's a program that actually you get that study for free. I've noticed some of the students that actually go through that. So they got it for free by going to, what did they say? They said something about, the unemployment. If you don't have a job, you go to the unemployment, they will pay for your training, all that stuff. You could do that too. But if you're employed, ni modo, dude, it sucks, but you have to pay for it. That's pretty much it. That's all I have to say about GSF trucking training. But I think it's cool. My only issue is, for me, this Saturday the instructor has a heavy accent. I had trouble understanding him, what he was saying, but because the pre-inspection are on YouTube, pre-inspection training is on YouTube. They have a whole bunch of YouTube videos. I knew where he was going, but if I didn't know anything about those videos, I would be lost. I wouldn't have no idea what he was saying. Hopefully, to be honest, I get more closer to him. He's not the only instructor. There's more instructors. Yeah. I'll be watching the DVD. I'll be watching YouTube. I'll be going to Saturday classes. It's for me to get better. As soon as he starts talking Spanglish, English and Spanish, I understood what he was saying because I could, interpret all that stuff. However, I'm not saying that in Silmar or Inglewood they will have that. I've never been there. I can only talk about the LA, the one in LA. But yeah, I do recommend it. I think it's a good school. My sister-in-law is going to be coming to this school. Not because of me, but because they recommend it at her job. She's going to be very successful. I already know that. Let me see what else. Well, that's pretty much it. If you have any questions, leave it down, your comments down below. Again, I'm in South Central LA. Do your research, man. Do research. If you could afford it, go to the highest one. I'm just saying, if I had the money, I would go to the highest one. But that's just me, because I don't know. It's just me. But since I can afford it, this is a company that's giving a cool price, a legit price for this type of training, and it's one-on-one. I take that back. Go to this school because of the one-on-one training. Go. I know you could do it. I know anybody could do it if they have a desire of trucking, but you have to have that burden, dude. They have to have the desire to get out of your current job. You know what I mean? You could do it, just... Oh, well, hopefully this answered your question. San Fernando Valley. He's in San Fernando. It has to be Silmar. But if you go check it out, my man. Okay? Sorry this video is long, 24 minutes. God damn, I'm sorry, man. Sorry. But anyways, leave me your questions down below. If you have any questions, I'll do my best to answer them. Like if you like to. Subscribe to my channel. I'll be talking more about this. And go to my Instagram, Trucker Lou. Also my Facebook, I'll add you as a friend. You know, it's not a like account, but it's, I'll add you as a friend. You know, just go to Trucker Lou. I'm there. My picture is it's a truck. It's a blue truck. And also Instagram. I already said Instagram, right? Trucker Lou. I do have Twitter. I haven't changed the name yet. I won't post Twitter yet. I'm always on there, but anyways, what else? Snapchat. Add me on Snapchat, Sir Lopes, or Trucker Lou. I don't know if you can find me on Trucker Lou, but I have it as Trucker Lou, but the name of the account is Sir Lopes, SIRLOPZ. But I will leave the comments, the things down below. I also will leave you the websites that help me out very much on doing the CDL. However, I found out that CDL works with, or the questions, the questionnaire, the DMV is the same as Arizona, Colorado, Maine, Texas, Florida. You know, it's all the 50 states. They're all the same. There's nothing different because I've studied stuff from Arizona and Texas, Utah, whatever, and they're all the same questions. So that's an advantage. That's pretty good, right? There's nothing different. And so yeah, you also have to do your Class C all over again, a renewal Class C. I did that without even studying, and I passed because it's stuff that I do every single day. You know, so everything. It was too easy. It was common sense, but I passed. I only got one wrong. But anyways, yeah, guys. Thanks for watching this long video, but have a good one and good luck. Again, leave me your comments, okay? Take care. Bye-bye.